Hello, and welcome to another customer self-service video. In today's video, I will show you how to create a custom export template in order to export custom fields from your reports. Currently, if you create a user-defined field that has a formula in it, when you export that report, the custom formula field does not appear in the Excel spreadsheet export. Export templates can be used to define what data is included in the exported report and how that data is displayed. These templates can also be used to include formulas, so when you extract the report, the data for the custom field will be available in the exported spreadsheet. Now I will walk through an example of how to create a custom export template. For this example, I have created a simple report using the invoice fact table. In this report, I have created a user-defined measure field called difference in PO amount and invoice amount. So looking at our custom measure field, we can see that the formula is sum of PO amount minus the sum of the amount invoiced. This is the formula that will be used to create this custom measure field on our report. So now we'll add our custom measure field to the report, and we'll go ahead and click Done to run the report. So our report is created. You can see our custom field here, which is the difference between the PO amount and the amount invoiced. So we have our data in our custom field. Now we want to export this report. So I'm going to click on Export, and that's going to go ahead and create the Excel export file, which we can open up. And we can see here that the data from our report is actually missing our custom field. Right, we have the PO amount, the amount invoiced, but we do not have our custom field. So now what we need to do here, under this derived columns range, is go ahead and add the formula that we used in our custom report field. So for this case, I'm going to set it to PO amount minus the amount invoiced. Change this to currency. And then here we need to go ahead and give it a column name. Then we need to copy the formula down for the entire range. Okay. Now that we have our formula created, we're going to go ahead and save this, and we're going to be using this as our new template. So I'm just going to go ahead and save this. Just going to save it to my desktop. And I will call this and save. Go ahead and close out of there. Now back on our report, what we want to do now is I'm going to re-export this. But now before I do that, I'm going to change the template. So I'm going to go to Actions, Configure Export. This brings up the available templates that we have to choose from. In our case, we need to go ahead and upload the new template. I'm going to go ahead and choose the file that we just created. Difference in PO and invoice amount. Select Open. And then Upload. Now we have our new template, so we can select that template and click Export Data. We reopen the extracted data, and you can see that we now have our field with the calculated values. And we'll go ahead and close out of this. Alright, now we're back in our report, and I'm going to quickly make an edit to this report. What I want to do is I'm just going to change this to have the most recent 1 year. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Done. And now if we want to export the data, we can simply go over and click on the Export button. Open up the export again, and we can see now that the data has changed, but we still have our calculated field. So now every time that this report is run, it will use the custom template that we have assigned to it in order to export the data. If you ever wanted to change the template, you could simply go to Actions, Configure Export, and make any changes that you needed to. So that concludes the overview on how to create custom export templates for your reports. I hope this video is helpful to you, and thanks for watching.